Hey guys, welcome to Leading Edge Martial Arts. Hopefully everyone's having a good week. We are here today. This is a white belt adult and child class. Joshu Scott's going to go over some elbows and knees and different kind of strikes. And then I'm going to roll in with some takedowns that we can use when we start to free roll, hopefully sometime soon. So Joshu Scott, have fun with them, bud.
Alrighty guys, how's it going? So just like Sensei CJ said, today we're going to review some elbow strikes and knee strikes. Before we get started, make sure you take some time and go on the app, warm up a little bit, do your push-ups and crunches, and then come on back and we'll get started. So we're working on our elbow strikes and our knee strikes today. And when we are doing these, we have to think about it, how close we are to our opponent. Typically, when we are with our opponent, if we're striking someone, we're throwing punches or kicks, we're in the range called close quarter combat. That's where we can throw punches and kicks without having to move in or move out. But for today, with elbow strikes and knee strikes, we're in this thing called the clinch. It's right inside of close quarter combat. We're not farther away, we're closer. And just imagine it, if I can throw my punch out, they have to be about where the fold of your elbow is, right in here. Because if you're in clinch, you can't punch someone and you can't kick because they're too close. But you can throw elbow strikes and you can throw knee strikes. So that's what we're going to work on today. Just to do a quick little review, our elbow strikes, we're not hitting with the blade of the elbow, the tip of the elbow, because it's bony and that there's no muscle or anything to kind of have a cushion, like a pillow or whatever. If you hit with this, you're going to do more damage to yourself than you would to your opponent. So you're hitting with the blade of the elbow, that's right in here. And at home, what I want you guys to do is take your hand out and have an open palm. And then feel this part of your forearm right here. Now what I want you to do is just make a fist, nice and tight, and then feel how that tightens up. That's what you guys want to do. If you're hitting with an open palm, it's going to hurt yourself more than it will your opponent. So what you want to do is when you throw that elbow strike, make sure your fist is nice and tight, so when you hit, this is nice and hard. Reviewing our knee strikes, same thing with the elbows. We're not hitting with the tip of your knee, the bone. You want to hit with the top, right up here, the flat part, just like you're holding Sensei's coffee. Same thing, same concept, it's muscle. You're not going to be hurting yourself when you're striking your opponent. So we're going to start off, we're going to be in our defensive stance, and we're going to work on our front elbows and our back elbows. And I want you guys to do it about 20 times on each side, front and back, and then switch your feet and do the same thing. So we're in our stance, and all you're going to do is you're going to bring this elbow out and across. You bring it out and across. And notice on my foot, you have to pivot. When you pivot, it gives you more power and reach. And if you don't pivot with an elbow strike, there's nothing to it. But when you pivot, you're giving your whole body weight to that strike. So it's going to look like this. Ki. Do it a few times. Ki. And one more. Ki. And then same thing with the back. You're going to have your backhand. You're going to just bring it across. You're going to bring it across. Bring your fist to your chest. And you're going to pivot on this back foot. Looks like this. Ki. Ki. Make sure you keep those elbows in. Don't flare them out. Nice and close. You bring it across and back. You bring it across and back. Try that again 20 times each arm. Switch your feet. Do the same thing. Now moving on, we're doing our our knee strikes. And our knee strikes, all you do is you're hitting with the top again. So we're here. We're in our stance. All you're going to do is bring that knee up, just like this. Kind of like you're chambering for a front kick. You just bring it up, like that. Ki. And Ki. And then same thing with the back. You're going to twist. You're going to lunge your hips forward, and you're going to knee strike with the back. Twist your hips, pick the knee up, and then kick. Or I'm sorry, we're not kicking, we're knee striking today. So we're here, we twist, we bring it up, and back where it started. We twist our hips, we bring it up, and back where it started. About 20 times on each side, guys. Switch his feet, do the same thing. And if you're at home, and someone's at home that can help you out, have them hold a pillow or something. So you can kind of feel what it's like to strike a target rather than just your hands. Have them hold out a pillow, whatever it may be, and have them, practice on a pillow or something. So that's all I have for you guys today. So Sensei CJ is going to come up and he's going to do the second half of your class. Have a good one, guys.
Alright, so like I said, you can try to pan it down maybe. we're gonna work on a takedown. Traditionally, we are in the clinch standing up here. We have lapel, and then we have the tricep, all right? So I'm gonna kind of flip it here so you guys can see. I'm not turning my back to you, it's just gonna be easier transition when I move. So when we always go from our knees when we're in the clinch, especially at leading edge. One reason we're on our knees in the clinch is because if you fall from the ground and you do not know how to fall, you will break something. 98% of people, I would say, put their hand down when they fall this way, and that causes damage to your wrists, elbows, shoulder, all that good stuff. Even when you break fall properly, it still hurts, but it's better than breaking stuff. So here at Leading Edge, we practice everything from our knees. If you can do it from your knees, you can do it from your feet, so on and so forth. So, and we'll get into break falling some other time. But so from here, you're going to have your right leg up, your left leg down. I'm backwards today for video purposes. Right leg up, left leg down. Okay. Your hand's going to grab the back of the tricep. The other hand's going to grab the lapel. Okay. Lapel is where, if you're wearing a gi, it's where your name is, where we put your name. And the other one's going to grab the back of the tricep. Okay. If you don't have a gi on and your t-shirt and you're outside, your front hand is going to go on the inside of the bicep, and your other hand's going to go around the back of the neck, and you're going to pull it nice and tight. Okay. But here, it doesn't matter what grip you have. This works universally. Okay. What you want to think of is your partner's upper body like a bus driver, where they have this big circle, and you're going to move it just like this, big circle. So you're going to pull with the left, push with the right. Now when you push with the right, you want to get that bone right in there. I don't know what it's called, and I can't pronounce it, so I'm going to skip the embarrassment. You're going to push right in there. That's going to push them off balance. Don't pull on the gi, because if you have, a bad gi or something like that, it might rip. You want to get that body, so you're going to turn right in here. Push, pull. Now they're off balance and you're on balance. You're going to take that right foot, you're going to slide it back, and you're going to pull them down the mat. Now here, my knees are already set up. Ear, hip, this one's on their shoulder, this one's on the back of their arm. It's going to slide into place, and now you have a nice little side control with some shoulder love. Now for this, you're going to have imagination so that you guys can see what's going on here, okay? So imagine, big scary guy in front of you. Grab, grab, pull, push, slide this leg back, and pull them into you. Under the neck, this one's in the shoulder, and it cinches right there with a little bit of shoulder love. Make sure your body's down nice and low. One more time, okay? Clinched up, push and pull, shoulder, back of the arm. Push and pull. What a lot of people do is they'll put this foot back and lean forward, and then that's when you fall. You want to pull them into you. Here, pull it back. Notice how my hips dive backwards. My hips are up here, and they shift back. That's what you want to do. Shift back. Now I just drag them in, slide into place, and cinch up. For my adults, when you guys do this, you'll notice that if you have an adult to do it with, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, kid, whatever the case may be, when you pull them down, if they're heavier than you, they'll kind of pull you into place. If they're lighter than you, you can pull them exactly where you want them and manhandle them however you want. Here, slide back, bring them down, and underneath, and cinch it up. If you want to be nice and mean, I do it. Try to be as aggressive as possible so that people won't mess with you. When this wrist is in that shoulder area up here, it's nice and squishy, okay? You're going to bring it down, and you're going to drive your thumbs right into it, and underneath, and cinch it up, all right? Work on that now. Get it on one side nice and good, and then once you're comfortable, switch it up, all right? Try it on your other side. Yes, it's going to be difficult. It's the same concept though, so I want to see this about 25, 30 times, and then you guys will be good. Now listen, the rest of the week, if you have trouble with this and you forget it on Friday or next week, whenever you guys train this again, practice it. Go back to this video, look it up, review it, and practice. Because I guarantee you, if you memorize it on Friday and you come back next Friday and you don't know it, that's all right. That's what these videos are for. Go back, review as much as you want, practice as much as you want. All right, guys? Everyone have a great rest of your day, and have a great weekend. See you.